Hello, folks. Welcome back. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania for this EPCR Championship game at Toulouse, right next to the highway and the heart of southern France. Royalty here, one of the top teams in Europe, and the Sharks have their work cut out for them. Just underway in Toulouse, and the scrum is taking place for the Sharks at their 22. They lost the ball on the start, 918 kgs for the Sharks, 947 for Toulouse. They lost the ball on the initial kickoff, and then now it's been turned over to them. So they have the ball. Sharks trying to work their way up here. And here we go. Sharks scrum half goes wide, outside. Yao Penke with a carry there for the Sharks. We'll get your lineups here shortly. Christopher Ridley's the official on the pitch. Sharks have it going out wide on the far side. The ball's kicked down the pitch. It's going to bounce to around the 22, taken by Toulouse. Full house on hand. Nice to see full stadiums. Of course, these are much smaller seating stadiums. Ball bounces around the 30-meter line. Sharks going to have to chase it down, and they do so. It's Jordan Hendrickson. Hendrickson on the outside to get it on the wing. Back inside to my Pimpy tackle there. And he's going to turn the ball over for not releasing it. Yep, Macazone and Pimpy failed to release it. The Sharks were slow to get there. Sharks have Hakeem Kounene at fullback, an unusual position for him, no? Yao Penke on the right wing, Leroux Milan and Francois Fenter in the center. Macazone and Pimpy on the left wing. Jordan Hendricks is the fly half. Ross Brody is the scrum half. Nick Hatton is the captain. Batabele Chlekani wearing number 7 jersey, Matt Romeo, Marvin Ori. And that ball goes into touch, kicked from the penalty by Toulouse. Quite a distance gain on that one. JJ Skeppers is the other lock. Mawanda Manda, Edwin Swart, and Lee Marvin Mazabuko are the front row for that side. Off the bench, it's Fez Mbata, Sifiwe Ngobisi, Thibaut Dlamini, James Potgieter, Tino Massaveri, Jaden Hendrickson. The line-out successful at the 22 for Toulouse. They're driving into a maul, and this looks pretty good so far. 5, 7, 8, 9 meters. Now it slows down. Sharks have worked their way around the side. Going to have to be careful. Ball's at the back. Going to dig it out. Here it comes. Over to the center. Toulouse now going to kick it. Nice little kick to the wing, and there's no one over here. That's going to be a try easily. Wow. Wow. Ange Capuzzo gets the try at just 3:25. Wow. Very quickly, they're into it. I take it you guys can hear the sound okay. Let me check. Okay, good. Sounds good. Ange Capuzzo with a try. Very easy. Just 3 minutes, 25 seconds. And nobody covering him on the outside. Disastrous work by the Sharks to get us underway. And it's going to be a long day at the office for the Guppies. A long day at the office for the Guppies today. Been a long weekend for South African rugby. Terrible performance by the Lions and the Bulls yesterday. Looking for an offside here. I don't think there was an offside. Oh my goodness. Ramos with a kick, and the score is 7-0. So 7-0 just like that. As I was saying, off the bench, Tino Massaveri, Jade Hendrickson, John Smith, and Pico Sabale. Officials, Christopher Ridley on the pitch. On the sidelines, Anthony Woodthorpe and Sinon Harding. TMO is Andrew Jackson. Toulouse coming from right to left on my screen. Kicked high into the air by Paul Graul. And they fight for it. Oh, but it's in touch. Who's it in touch on? The whistle never blew. Not sure. It's out on the Sharks. Okay. Oh, no, that's out on Toulouse. That should be Sharks ball. Yeah, it's black ball. They changed it. Yeah, that's a mistake because his foot was on the touchline. Christophe Ridley just changed it. I don't know if the TMO told him, but the side judge who was standing right next to it gave the ball to Toulouse, but it was definitely the Sharks ball. Yeah, his foot was on the touchline when he hit with his hand on the ball. So line out to the Sharks, their first of the game. Edwin Swart will be the person throwing it in. Not challenged, and the Sharks have it over midfield at the 10-meter line. Here come the Sharks charging up the pitch in the center. Khani goes forward. Oh, nice carry here by the Sharks. And then he offloaded it while on the ground. Another one. Oh, Marvin Ory nearly lost it, but he holds on to it. Sharks down around the 22 now, just like that. They need to score quickly here to stay in this game. They go away on the wing. It's Makazoni Mapimpi, but he's met by the defenders almost immediately. He's tackled there. Ball's available. Here comes Ross Brody to get over there. He'll dig it out. The Sharks lost about 10 meters there. Nice carry forward by Khlikani. On the outside, that's Leroux Milan. Toulouse has a stout defense here, not really giving up anything at the moment. And the Sharks come back across the middle of the field with phases, but they've dropped it back to around the 10-meter line. Oh, the wing, they had something going, but they weren't watching it. Is that Hendrickson trying to fight his way through? There he does. Marvin Ory driving back towards the 22. He's tackled. Ball comes out. Ross Brody. Sharks got a little ambition here to the side. Are they going to get it? Oh, it bounced back inside, but Toulouse got the ball. They have the ball now at about their 10-meter line. Tackles made there. Good work by the Sharks. Toulouse now with the ball from their 7-meter line. They're going to try to work it over towards the middle. Tackles made there. Ruck is formed. Paul Grau will dig it out. Scrum half. Toulouse wearing all red jerseys. Sharks in black. And they went for touch. 7:37 in the contest now. A little bit more ambition from the Sharks there. Just ball took a balance, unfortunately. Kicked down the sideline from Mapimpi. And I was concerned it was going to go into touch, but actually bounced back into play, and Toulouse picked it up. So a lot of big names not playing for the Sharks today. It's a team loaded with Springbok talent. So it'll be a line out for the Sharks. Far side of the pitch. Edwin Swart will throw it in. Last time it wasn't challenged. This time they challenged it, but it's straight, and they have it. Ball's in play, middle of the pitch. Oh, nice work here by the Sharks. Oh, wow, brilliant tip pass. Kick to the corner. Who's going to get it? Capuzzo gets it back there, and Tomas Ramos is the one who got it. He's tackled. And a turnover. The Sharks win a turnover deep. Wow, the Sharks win a turnover deep. Was it Capuzzo or Tomas Ramos? One of the two had the ball and couldn't do anything with it. So the Sharks will kick for 5 meters. There it is. And now they have a 5-meter line out. Sharks have a chance here. Nine minutes off the clock. Sharks going to try to get something here. And they lose the ball in the line out. They squander fantastic field position just like that, the Sharks do. Oh, they charge it down, though. So it'll be a 22 kick. Sharks charge that one down. So 22-meter kick now. A lot of talent on this side, guys. So, Jackal there, 10 minutes, 31 seconds in, and turned over. So, penalty on the Sharks as they couldn't get the ball out. Well, here's the kick. So, Roman Etimek French national. So for Toulouse, it's Thomas Ramos at the fullback, Ange Capuzzo on the right wing, Teddy Thomas and Calvin Guguez in the center. Blair Kinghorn, recently of Ulster, on the left wing. Romain Ntimak, French national. Paul Garou, Alexander Roumat, Anthony Gelange, Leo Bonneau, Emmanuel Menfou, Thibaut Flamont, Joel Merkler, Julien Marchand is the captain, and Rodrigue Netti. Marchand, who's injured during the World Cup, with big setback for France. Tackle made by the Sharks. Ball's available. In Sharks territory, inside the 10-meter line, driving. Toulouse driven backwards here now. This looks like the no-name Sharks today. Not too many Springboks hanging around there. Oh, nice. Here comes Toulouse on the wing. They've got it. Capuzzo runs down the side. Then he's tackled. Ball stripped out, but a penalty on the Sharks. That wasn't legal. Nick Hatton called on the penalty there. So, off the bench for Toulouse is Guillaume Cramont, David Anu, Dorian Aldeguerre, Joshua Brannan, Mathis Castro Ferreira, Antoine Dupont. Dupont is on the bench to start the game. Paul Coates and Dimitri Delibes. Antoine Dupont finished with his little jaunt off playing sevens. "12 minutes off the clock. Here's the line out. Successful. Oh, there's a powerful driving maul, but it collapses. A penalty for collapsing it. Sharks in a lot of trouble here. And they collapse the maul. Marvin Mazabuko called for that penalty. So the Sharks going to get a warning here if they get a couple more, another penalty or two. Going to go for the 5-meter line out. Ntimak kicks into the corner. Man, it is a full house in Toulouse. Great place to go to a game, particularly this time of year. The weather is fantastic on the Mediterranean. I was there during the World Cup, stayed overnight. It was hot. It was brutally hot when the World Cup took place in France in 2023. So we're halfway to the next World Cup. Here's a line out from 6 meters away. And a whistle blows. Somebody wasn't respecting the distance. So Sharks are warned, but then he turns to the French about being clear on the numbers because he was the Shark player. Mazabuko was just matching up. Now the line out successful. Toulouse, they're trying. They're driving forward. I see somebody's bum. There's a try. Yep. Julien Marchand. $13.50. So 2 tries already for Toulouse. Julien Marchand gets it. French national and captain of this squad. We're hoping the Cheetahs do better. Cheetahs have lost a lot of talent to other teams, though. Too easy. That was way too easy. Here we go. Thomas Ramos for the kick, the fullback. But no, Ramos is wearing number 10 jersey, and that's good. So Ramos is wearing the 10 jersey, and the conversion's good. Great kick. So Ntimak must be at the fullback position then. That's odd. 14-0. Is Fonz here? Or is it too early for him? Here's a restart by Hendrickson inside the 22. Kick down around the 6-meter line. Taken back there. Oh, big hit on Emmanuel Menfou. Ball's lost. The Sharks have it. Knock on advantage. Scrum. Malfi lost it. He still got the ball as he gets up, but he lost it on the ground. It was a big collision. Trying to get a look here at Intimac and Ramos because they've swapped jerseys apparently. Strange. Oh, it's a good hit too, clean. It's a big guy. He got stopped in his tracks by 2 Sharks. So the Sharks will get a scrum 16 minutes in, inside the Toulouse 22-meter line, about 18 meters away. Our first scrum of the game. Took a while. Or it's not first, or second, excuse me. Fine. Set. Second scrum of the game. Ross Brody puts it in the pipe. They're going forward. He digs it out of the back. Over the middle it goes. Oh, nice carry there. Sharks now, 10 meters out. But Toulouse defense is quick to respond. Too many. Oh, offside. Come on, that's offside. 3 guys were gone before the ball was even picked up. They ran over the line. That was missed by Christophe Ridley. Boy, Toulouse is offside again. Every time. There they go. That time they're onside. They come to the near side. Is it Mapimpi over here? It's Mapimpi on the right side now, but tackle back at the 22. The Sharks have lost a lot of space here. I was going to say off the feet. It can't be because he didn't release the ball. Mapimpi released the ball, but the penalty is against the Sharks for side entry, or off their feet, which that was true. They were off their feet. Toulouse kicks the ball back. So each time the Sharks have had a threat, they've coughed the ball up. What is going on here? Well, the Sharks suck. That's what's going on here. Oh, I got the wrong arrow up. My bad. Just realized that. Oh, I got the wrong one. Okay. Hang on. Picked up the wrong arrow there. I must have been rushing. Sharks. There we go. Why is that not coming up? So they just keep giving the ball. Sharks just turn it over again. Another mistake. For some reason I get the wrong image loaded. I don't know why. Not sure what's going on there. I'm trying to get the Sharks loaded up. I loaded the correct one, but it picked up the wrong image. Sharks left to right versus Toulousain. And that picture is... Oh, I know why. Oh, my goodness. It's a TIFF image. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, folks. Got to try to remake this one. Give me a second here. Wow. How does that happen? Picture's right there. I can see it. Where's that? Sharks. There we go. Okay, we got breaking action here. Tells me it's there, so I don't know why I can't load it. So, ball kicked by Hendrickse, gets charged down. And Mapimpi has to clean up and he knocks it on. Yeah. 20 minutes in, not looking good for the Sharks. And it'll be a scrum to Toulouse, just 5 meters from the Sharks' try line. It's just ugly, folks. Just ugly. Crowd really into it now. Not what the Sharks needed. Bind. Set. All right, won't load this picture. Why won't it do that? Yeah, they're going to get through. There it is. It took a half hour to load that picture. What was that all about? There's the try. Another try, just 20 minutes in, 3 tries. And he gets across, yep. Ball growl. Man, another try. This is ugly. Oh, it wasn't. It was it Marchand? Wow, Ramos will line it up again. Tough one here. Here's the kick for Ramos. All right, looks like it's going to be good. Well, that's a tough angle. Was it good? Yes, flags go up. 21-0. Oof. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That's just... Guys, this is not pretty. I should have picked a bigger margin for Toulouse to win this game. Oof. Here's the restart. $21-0. Outside of 22 after the restart from the breakdown. Manfu, he's tackled. At this rate, it's going to be a game we want to just be over before. Kicked high into the air. Sharks give chase over here. Taken over there successfully by Hakim Kunene. And he doesn't release. And here come Toulouse just like that. They go wide on the opposite side. And there's Ramos kicking there. Oh, look at his space. Look at the pace. My Pimpy chases it down inside the 22, but he runs right into defenders. There's no help over there. He's tackled, but they show up. And off the feet again. And tap and go goes Toulouse. And here they come. Another try. Capuzzo. No, it's not Capuzzo. It's Calvin Gorgas. Calvin Gorgas. Maybe I should start speaking French, get some French viewers on here, because this is a great game for Toulouse. Ils ont fait plus les erreurs. Maintenant, l'équipe française a encore un autre try. Gee, many crickets. This is just... Ooh, this is going to be a 96-0 game at this rate. Oof. What is going on here? My computer is being difficult. That's my software. It's having a hard time. Am I still broadcasting? Yes. Something's not right here. Oh, man. What's going on with my software? Don't need this crap. French must be very happy. But I can't update the score, folks. My software won't let me in. If I keep messing around, I'll just wind up. I've lost my mouse. I'm fortunate I'm still broadcasting. Unbelievable. So if I ever get it back, I'll update the score. But the score is not updated on purpose, folks, because I can't get to it. All right? So for anybody freaking out about the score. Here's another kick from the Sharks to get underway. Coming to the near side. And that ball is knocked backwards by Toulouse and into touch. As long as the Sharks didn't knock it on, it'll be Sharks ball. Inside of 22. I still can't get my mouse back in this software. What the hell? Oh, man. Oh. 28-0. I'm going to have to reboot this when this is over. I might wind up losing this broadcast the way this is going. It still doesn't come back. Something's not right. Sharks drive forward. Here they come. Nick Hatton driving. Nick Hatton's going to score. And the Sharks score 25-37. 25-37, Adam Nicat. Now I'm behind again. I can't. It won't give me back. Guys, I can't update the score. This is so messed up. And the only way for me to fix this is to crash the program, which ends the broadcast, and then you have to go find the game again. So you're just going to have to deal with the score like it is. Apologies. My goodness. Unbelievable. So it's 28-5. Hendrickson now with the kick. Let's see what he gets. It's fading. And it faded left. Just missed it. 28-5. What the hell is with this software? It still hasn't given me control. Oh my goodness. This is so annoying. Restart. Sharks come down with it. Marvin Orey has it on the far side of the pitch. It's kicked over the top. Taking a 45 over there. Fullback. I'm trying to see if that's Intimac. And all the way to the near side they come. Capuzzo now. He offloads. And Toulouse driving forward once again. Right here on the edge by touch. Toulouse's studs. No, looked like we might have had a jackal, but he fell to the ground. Toulouse going out wide to the far side. They kick it to the wing. Chase is on. Who's going to get to this? It bounces high into the air. And Toulouse knocks it into touch. It'll be a Sharks line out. Wow, I cannot get back into this. This is unbelievable. Man. Let me try to close it here. No, doesn't even let me close it. Wow. I can't change anything. I can't. Oh, gee, many crickets. It won't let me change anything. Gee, many crickets. Wow. So we're stuck with the graphics we have now, folks. As long as we keep broadcasting. Wow. Frickin' computers, I swear to God. Yeah, it's my computer. It's not the software. Wow. Call to use it. Toulouse with the ball now. It doesn't look like Intimac either. Toulouse with the ball at the 10-meter line, driving forward. And there's a knock-on. Oh, a rare mistake by Toulouse. It'll give a scrum to the Sharks. Oh, I finally closed. Okay. All right, whatever's going on, finally let me change. Here we go. Finally gave it to me. So let me see if I can't update the score now. My goodness. Oh, wow. Tries. There we go. Okay. All right, let me back in now. So Toulouse took the T-O-U. Who got this fourth one? It was, I need glasses now. I can't see. It was Gorgas. Okay. Fine. Set. Use it. Call Hatton at Capuzzo with the ball now. All right, so okay, Sharks. This is unreal. Hey, Fonz, how you doing? Wonder if you were there. Fonz will be with me later today. A South African refugee has arrived in the States. He'll be with me later today on an interview on my regular channel. at Colonel Chris Wyatt. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, and 10 o'clock South Africa time. Sorry, folks, but that's the only time we can manage it. We got rugby today on a Sunday. All right, here we go. 28-5. Toulouse, 31 minutes into the contest, and I have control of my software again. Wow, how long that took. Line out to the Sharks. Ear side of the pitch. Edwin Swart will throw it in. It's a good toss, but it's stolen again by Toulouse. That's 2 line-out steals, and that ball's kicked by Ange Capuzzo down the pitch. Going to be taken about the 42-meter line by the Sharks and up to the 10-meter line of Toulouse. You got to give Sharks credit. They haven't given up. Hakeem Konene on the near side, but there's nowhere for him to go. No, it's Yalpenke, excuse me. Yalpenke. Ross Brody sends it back to the center to Edwin Swart, and he's driven back at the midfield. Brody's going to send it back for a clearance kick. To the far wing it goes. 3 chasers from the Sharks. Who's going to get there? And Mapimpi knocks it on. Kinghorn couldn't get to it. Toulouse has it inside the 22 down there. It's Blair Kinghorn. Ball comes out. Toulouse with the ball inside their own 22. Well, driving forward. Nice carry there. 28-5 is the score as we approach halftime here, folks. A game the Sharks aren't even in. Down the pitch it goes. Into touch. Sharks will get the ball on their side of the pitch. Now, Mapimpi never hit that ball, so. That doesn't look like Blair Kinghorn. That is not Blair Kinghorn. I don't know who's who. Their jerseys don't match the lineup they came up with. That is definitely not Blair Kinghorn. He's not brown. He's very pale white. You should order from Fishways. Yeah, maybe. Or KFC. So no cards so far. A game without cards. That's exciting. Watch as soon as I say that, I'll jinx them. There's a line out from the Sharks. Successful. Ross Brody over to the middle. They're back with their 10-meter line. Sharks come charging up. Lee Marvin Masabuko is tackled. Ball's available. Brody kicks over the top. Little short kick. And it's taken at the 10-meter line by Toulouse. And the first tackle's missed. It was Francois Fenter who missed that tackle. Still fighting up to about midfield. Manfu on the other side. He drives over midfield, dragging 3 Sharks with him. Picks up about 10 meters. Toulouse on the front foot again. Surprise, surprise, not. Kinghorn is wearing the 15 jersey. Okay. That's who's wearing the 15 jersey. Kinghorn. Okay. Near side. Here they come. Pension. Where's Pension? I don't see him on the list here. Oh, back to the middle they come. Oh, beautiful ball handling by Toulouse. They're outside of 22. Scrum half picks it up. They're going to go wide. They threw it away that time. Kinghorn has to chase it down. Whoa, nice pass back to Intimac. Oh, here come they down the sideline. 3 all the way. Look at this carry. 35 meters easily. Then they knock it on. What a bad decision that was to throw the ball from the ground. The Sharks get the ball back. And Toulouse was on the run again, rampaging like the Bulls at Pamplona. My goodness. My goodness. They were just rolling there. Hake, not Sharks. Okay. Ross Brody kicks it for territory. Get away. Man, that was lucky knock on there. As they look gorgeous. The pace of Toulouse was incredible. Meriklar's just getting tackled, offloaded that ball. Just really good work. So the line is successful for Toulouse. They got a guy in the wing out here, lots of space, but he didn't look. He cuts back inside and they knock it on again. Sloppy stuff. They're just having too much fun now. They're not turning the ball over. after a near-perfect performance for 33 minutes. Now they're knocking the ball on everywhere. Sharks going nowhere inside their own 22 after the knock-on advantage. They still have live play. Advantage over. Edwin Swart tackled. Just a few minutes left before we get to the half. 4 minutes remaining. Ross Brody will dig it out. Kicks it in the air. It's going to go down to about the 35-meter line. And who got it? Sharks come away with it. Is it Yalpenka? Yes. And the Sharks kick it down the pitch, looking for space back there. Nice catch over the head by Kinghorn. Kinghorn kicks it back the other direction, but there's a Shark waiting for it at the 22. It's Hendrickson from inside of 22, sends it back looking for touch. He finds it. And then Capuzzo throws it back inside to himself. Comes up from the 22. Want to keep the pace going. They go over the far side of the pitch. And Toulouse kicks over the top. No one's there. No Sharks. But it takes a balance favorable to Sharks. Lucky for them. And down with the ball comes Matt Romeo, excuse me. Forward pass. Sharks throw it forward. They had a break there. And Leroux Milan threw it forward. They had something cooking. Mapimpi looks exhausted. 3 minutes left in the first half. Who we got in the chat? Conrad, Farid. Hey, Farid, what's going on, man? Charles Van Olsen. Yeah, they sent their coach, too. Fonz is here. Kathy Price. Hey, Kathy. Les Sanabria, welcome to you. Phoenix. I'm waiting for play to start. They got a scrum coming up. What's got here? Jean-Pierre Bosch. ANC laying some justice on you for fake news. Showing the world the facts in ANC. Maybe that will explain what's going on my computer. Yeah. Here is... Ball comes out of the scrum. Toulouse at midfield. They got wingers out here. A tackle missed by Yalpenka, and down the sideline they come. Capuzzo cuts back inside. He's been deadly. He's been a shark slayer so far. Fenter, knocked on. Marvin Ori couldn't get to it. Oh, what the heck is that? Somebody lose both of their boots at once? Or is that the inside of his boot? One of the Toulouse players lost his boot. Toulouse trying to call for a card, but it was clearly just a knock-on. Yeah, I said two hands, he almost caught it. Agreed. Where's it at? Come on, let's see I'm trying to see the replay here, but they're not getting it. Boy, Toulouse is just so fast. So many players have speed to burn. So we're not going to see that again. There's a little girl on TV. They're still not showing us. A terrible replay here. This French television crew not getting it done. $28-5, just a minute and 20 seconds remaining. There's Blair Kinghorn, former Ulster star. Crouch. Bind. Set. 1 minute remaining. Toulouse driving forward. Sharks, and there's an advantage for rising in the scrum. Here they come. Toulouse, scrum half. Got number. Oh, it was hit by Mapimpi, but ball still. Oh, that's a forward pass. Come on. But we had a penalty over here. Definitely a forward pass. It went about 5 meters forward. Rising up in the scrum, penalty against the Sharks. Now they're playing Zombie from the Cranberries at the stadium. My goodness. Not a good day at the office for the Sharks. Not a good day at the office for the Sharks. And we got the Cheetahs coming up after this. They kick for the try to get in touch. Let's see if we picked up any subscribers today. I don't think so. That's not what I'm looking for. Not flat. We've gained no subscribers today. There's a line out. Successful. Ball squirts out the back, but picked up by the scrum half, was alert and knocked on by the Sharks. Deliberate knock on. His arm was wide. Tackle made outside of 22. Going to come back. It's a fair tackle. They're trying to cry for a card again. But Christopher Ridley makes the right call. He was just going for the tackle, and he hit the ball as he put his arms around him. So another deliberate knock on. Ramos shaking his head like, come on, man. Wasn't that a yellow card? Nope, it wasn't. 41 minutes now, so they're going to go to take a 35 in the first half. Toulouse, here we go. My goodness. Like I said, full house, folks. I don't see empty seats. Not many, anyway. People probably ought to run off to the restroom lunchtime or get some beer. Line out is unchallenged, and their maul has been really good so far. But this time the Sharks pushed them back initially. Now they're trying to adjust. Marchand breaks free. He gets the ball to the scrum half. The scrum half runs across and tries to kick to himself, but he's not going to get there. The Sharks are going to get this, and they kick it in a touch for the half. Alpenka says, enough, no more points here. Halftime. Wow. 28-5. Sharks are just a single try in this game, one from Nick Hatton. Man, oh man. Oh, come on, it didn't work out so well. Well, that was pretty ugly. Pretty ugly there for the Sharks. Just didn't get it done. So we go to halftime, 28-5. My goodness. Okay, let me get that back. Okay, so we're talking to people at halftime? Oh, the French crew's got two of the players down the pitch interviewing them at halftime. Yep, there we go. Just trying to save something here very quickly. A nice picture of the stadium, so I've got it. Got it now. I got myself a nice picture of the stadium, which I wanted. All right, so halftime. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm going to play the Sharks theme song that I've come up with here shortly. It's going to be rather ironic. Sharks bite. Yeah, it's going to be ironic. There's no bite in the Sharks today. Maybe a nibble. Maybe a nibble. That first scrum was at 1:19 of the game. Yep. And then there was a second one came a little bit later after that, about 25 minutes in. Wow, this is just ugly, folks. Just ugly. What did I have let me see what I had these guys by. I had them by 14, and they're winning by 23. So, also got Glasgow, or not Glasgow, Gloucester beating Custer's Olympic, but it's tied at halftime. I got Connacht winning over the Osprey, and they are winning big there. So, a chance to recover from my disastrous 6-8 finish yesterday. That was horrible. All right, guys. What's going on here? Okay, Sharks bite, or is it gum bite? Yeah, gum bite. You're welcome, Sharky Moss. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry the Sharks are so terrible today. Also, I'm sorry my software crapped out there. I don't know what's going on. I think that there's something wrong. Either it's damaged my external drive and it's trying to access it and it holds things up when it tries to access it, or there's something wrong with the operating system when the updates came from Microsoft. I removed one update and I installed the latest update. And it seemed to be working fine, but it's just inconsistent. So I'm going to have somebody look at the computer. I'm really not in the mood to buy a new computer right now, but maybe I need a new one. So that might be the bottom line. Time for a new computer. So I'll look into that, see what I can get for a good price. But I'm not buying from the same place I bought last time because I'm not happy with it. All right, so it's time for Sharks Bite. Don't go anywhere. I'm still here. All right, here we go. Sharks bite. First off, let me put this on mute. I don't want to get in trouble for them talking, so let me take care of that. That's on mute. Now we'll get sharks bite. Almost forgot about that. Okay, so sharks bite. Yeah, they do. So much for the sharks biting. So much for the sharks biting. Yep, sharks aren't biting today, folks. They're not biting today. Oh, man, what's going on here? Oh, my goodness. What a mistake. Sharks. I was just sending that to Joel Stransky, that song, telling him it was ironic. Wow, folks. What a mess. Okay, let me turn off that so we not get in trouble for the second half. Still halftime in Toulouse, where the Sharks just ain't getting it done. Cheetahs coming up next. Hold out hope for that. Maybe something better will come out of the Cheetahs game. Let's take a look at the Cheetahs lineup. Got my flag here in case they manage to pull off a few tries. Cheetahs team that we may not recognize in many respects. A lot of players are gone now. Cheetahs got Michael Eines, fullback, Munir Hatzenberg, Dejan Ackerman, Xander Duplessis, Prince Nkabinda, and the new fly half is Jaco van der Walt. Marco Janssen van Vuren is the scrum half, not familiar with him. Hillian van der Merwe, Sean Fenter, Pierre Ice, Victor Sekikete, Carl Wagner, Arnos Kotsia, Louis van der Westhuizen is the captain, the Namibian, and Cameron Dawson. In the replacements, Vernon Paulo, Tieleman Nouveau, Frankie Dos Reis, Sisonke Vumazonka, Niels Volshank, Daniel Martin, Jean Drainel, and Cohen Jasper. Officials are all French: Benoit Rousselet, Pierre Brou, Thomas Schurick, and Dennis Granulet. These freaking hard names to pronounce. Exeter will probably roll over the Cheetahs. If they win, it'd be a big surprise. But let's hope for the best. Otherwise, it's going to be 1 for 5 this weekend for South African sides. Not a good performance. Fleshen says, I just live here. Super Bowl's looking good for Nas. Okay, let me take a look. Not looking good for me, man. It's ugly. Go to the Caps and C's. Which one? The Challenge Cup? Let's look at the Challenge Cup. Nas looks good, yeah, but so does Hank. I don't. Where am I at? I'm down to 20th out of 23. Oof, that's not good. So let me go to the other ones. That's the Challenge. Let me Champions Cup. Champions Cup. Nas is not here. And how am I doing here? I'm at 18th here. Man, it's just not. This is brutal. URC I can get. I do very well in URC, but this stuff. Oof. Got 2 more games coming up. Edinburgh and Toulon. I got Toulon winning that one. We'll see if they let me down. All right, so looking better today. First 2 games earlier, I got 3 out of 4 points possible. I picked Perpignan over the Dragons, and they won 41-17, but I picked them by 5. Then I picked Northampton over Section Palois by 7, and they won by 8 points. So I get both points there. So that's an improvement. That makes me 8 out of 16 for the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just add up. Friday, 2, 3. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 14 games. Yeah, 14. So yesterday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 and 6 and 8. And today, 8. 2 more I've got. So that makes me 8 out of 8 for 8 out of 16. So 50% this weekend. And I've got 5 games left. The 3 in progress and 2 more. So I get 5 more. That would swing things in my favor significantly. But we'll see how it goes. Right now I have 2 out of 3. But that halftime Gloucester score. Let me take a look and see if these other games are up there, if they're available for me. Oh my goodness. Got this one. That's old. What are we doing here today? Osprey versus Connacht. Okay. And Gloucester versus Castries. Okay. Osprey versus Connacht. That's halftime. And Gloucester. That's also halftime. Ugh, artificial turf. Ugh. Looks so horrible. At least they're playing on proper turf here. Are people coming out of the locker room? Maybe. No, just people jogging over there. Looks like a very beautiful evening there in the south of France. Watching this week from Schlanga in Natal. Hey, David, how's it going? Fareed says, only let the Stormers play this tournament. But we were still missing a lot of our players. Stormers faced a very strong team. And they won that first round. It's been an ugly weekend, though. Ugly weekend. Man, it's not been pretty. And the Stormers really had to come back from a mess that they got themselves into. Oh, my goodness. They beat Aveyron Bayonnais, but they had to come back. It was a tough one. So, my goodness. People waving Osprey flag. Oh, that's the people that are paid on the sidelines. It's not even the fans. Out there waving Osprey flags. That isn't going to make the team better, guys. Oh, it's just got to be a better second half. Can the Sharks at least show a semblance of life in this half so we can, not be too embarrassed? That's all I'm hoping for in the second half. A little bit of life from them would be good. There we go. The cream I need. Yeah, I think that's the one. Elbow's killing me here. I'll try to use this here. Yeah, that's the one. Hopefully that helps. All right. Cream is old, though, so I don't know if it has any efficacy left in it. At least anecdotally, it feels better already. Tendonitis or something. This elbow's killing me. Michael, you missed a bunch, man. Sharks are just lying down and dying. The guppies. Looking pretty sad here. We promised to give Fonz a lot of grief for that today when he gives his refugee interview. About his Sharks. Anyway. Give me a second here. I gotta see which ones these are now. Mixed up those reading glasses. So which ones are which? Hopefully they say on the side. They do not. That doesn't help. Right, there we go. I think there sounds like they're coming back on the pitch finally. It doesn't tell me either. I'll be darned. I had a problem with one of these pair of glasses. They weren't lining up properly. Now I can't figure out which one's which because I never closed it and put it back in the case. That was dumb. Where is that other case? Oh, wait. That's the microvision. Hang on. I got the right one now. Ready to go for the second half now. These are the microvisions. Got it covered. Okay. All right. So we're ready to get second half started. Take off the halftime marker. I'll remember that this time. We'll see how it goes second half. French scored 4 tries in 30 minutes, and since then only a try for Sharks. Oh, yeah, that's amazing, yes. That's so amazing. Not. Okay, where the heck is my case at for this one now? I think the case is elsewhere. Okay, we're good to go now. Reading glasses, man. Oh, it's a new experience for me. Took me 6 decades to get there. All right, we're underway to get started here now. And it's underway. And the Sharks kick. Oh, Meofu carries the ball out beyond the 22, and we are rolling. And Toulouse takes off right where they left off in the first half. A lot of people missing. And a lot of people, I don't know if they went home or what happened here. Penalty against the Sharks. A lot of people missing from the seats. I don't know if they left the stadium or they're all still, in the loo or getting some beer. But I mean, a lot of empty seats here. Did they come expecting a rugby match and they didn't get one? A lot of empty seats in the stadium now. I can see tons of empty seats all over. Ball's kicked into touch by Tomas Ramos. Osprey still not back out. And Gloucester not out either. So this game's ahead of the others. From the 10-meter line, they throw it in. Gloucester now driven backwards hard by the Sharks. We change direction now. Get Sharks opposite direction now. So let's see if the computer will work with me again here. All right, good. Now we got it correct. Oof, that's nice. Gloucester. Toulouse inside the 10-meter line now on the Sharks side of the pitch, driving forward. From the left to the right, it's going to be Toulouse, and from the right to the left, it's the Sharks now in the second half. Ball gets kicked forward, and it rolls into touch. It was a nice kick, but nothing comes of it. Boy, Ramos is a stellar player, as is Intimac. I don't see Intimac out there, though, although he's listed in the roster. Ramos not happy about his wing, not getting out there fast enough to chase that ball. So be a line out to the Sharks deep in their own territory. Here's a line out by the Sharks, and it's fought, and they lose another line out. It's not going well for Edwin Swart. And the Sharks, they've lost at least 3, maybe 4 lineouts. Toulouse with the ball now inside the Shark 22, coming to the middle of the pitch. There's a tackle by Hendricks. The ball's available for Toulouse. Merkler drives forward. They go all the way to the wing out here. Capuzzo cuts back to the inside. They're trying to get through the line, but the Sharks stop him. He's tackled 10 meters out. Toulouse threatening again here early in the second half, just 3 minutes off the clock. Ball's dug out there by... Oh, and they're down to 5 meters. The Sharks get the ball back, though. How'd they do that? They go to the wing. My Pimpy's all by himself out here. He kicks it forward, and he goes straight into touch just to take the pressure off. Another bad line out by the Sharks. My goodness. But Capuzzo is just deadly to the Sharks. He's killing them. All right, here's the line out for Toulouse. They go way deep midfield, taken there, but nearly took the head off. Man, Calvin Gorges. Back through the middle they come. Sharks just scrambling to try to stop them. Off the feet. That should have been a penalty against... they did the same... come on. Okay, Ridley, I'm sorry. I mean, that was so far more egregious than any of the Sharks going off their feet. The guy just dove on the pile there, and he didn't call anything. That's just crap. If you're going to call that penalty, that's a forward pass and then lock on. Yeah, thank you. Finally got the knock on. But if you're going to call that against the Sharks for being off their feet, you got to call that there against Toulouse. I mean, the guy just dove on the pile. Ridiculous. So, 44 minutes off the clock now. Let's see what happens. Bonus point already for Toulouse. Well, what do you mean? Plumtree is not a legendary buck. Antoine Dupont comes on the pitch. We missed you. Antoine Dupont comes in. Dupont is back. One of the most amazing rugby players on the planet. Guy break any team's heart almost by himself. Antoine Dupont is on the pitch now for Toulouse. 45 minutes off the clock. Crouch. Bind. Set. Sharks will put in. It collapses. I mean, there was nothing. It just completely collapsed. Yeah. Who's the legend? This box coach. You mean J.P. Peterson? He's not coaching this game. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's in the pipe. Dug out. Sharks now. Low pass, but they managed to get it. Hendrickson. Here's a kick by Hatton up the pitch. Chases on. Taken by Ramos at about the 10-meter line. Capuzzo in the middle. He's running. He cuts through a couple layers of defense, gets up to almost the midfield. And Antoine Dupont's first touch, and then he passes it, but that player throws it away, and they just throw it into touch. What was that? Ange Capuzzo. No, it wasn't Capuzzo. Who was that? It was Gorges. Gorges just threw it away. There was no one within 10 meters of that pass. He just threw it away. He was expecting his teammate to be there. Toulouse players sitting up in the stands wearing olive drab jerseys or shirts. What's that all about? They pretend to be soldiers? I don't get that at all. Here's a lineout. It was Swart, and the Sharks finally get one, but they had to double bank it to get it. So the Sharks hold on to this one. And pick and go right up the middle. Who was that? Brody now. Oh, Sharks. Fantastic work there by the Sharks. They're inside the 22 now. At the breakdowns, picked it up and picked up about 15 or 20 meters there. Caught the Toulouse off guard. And now they're... Who's that? Fenter? Fenter places it. Hendrickson tries to find a gap, gets it back inside. titles available. Sharks now trying to get something going here. Oh, that looked like it might have been obstruction by Edwin Swart, but nope. Sharks having a little trouble getting out of here now. Oh, come on, that guy's off his feet. That should be a penalty against the... Oh, Mapimpi will get there. Oh, Ramos kicks it just as Mapimpi's about to put his hands on it in the try zone. So it's going to be a goal line kick. Didn't go 5 meters. They're going to turn it over. Ramos didn't get it 5 meters. He saw the Sharks sleeping and thought he could come over and tap it and go 5 meters, but he couldn't do it. So it'll be a 5-meter lineout for the Sharks now. Or is it a scrum? Looks like it's a scrum. Yeah, so Ramos tries to go quick because he caught the Sharks sleeping, but didn't go 5 meters. It was Shlikani who made that big pick a few minutes ago. Oh, we got someone down here. J.J. Skeppers is getting looked at. His knee. Clock is stopped at 48:18. Did the sevens, did the Blitzbach win the 7? Cape Town Sevens. They beat Argentina in the final, 21-19. So they win at home. Cool. Back to back. Yeah, Blitzbach defend their sevens title in Cape Town. You could see the emotion on Ryan Oosthuizen's face after Blitzbach secured back-to-back titles at home in the sevens. They left it late, winning a thriller 21-19 of reigning league winners, Argentina. Congratulations, Blitzbach. Waiting for the scrum here. It's taking a long time here. I don't know what's going on. We're treating him. Oh, he's leaving the game now. Skeppers is leaving the game. He's limping off. Gingerly. So he'll be replaced by... Is it Potgieter? People back in the seats, they must have been up. Yeah, it's filled back up, so they didn't go home. So I'm guessing it's Potgieter replaces him. Crouch. It was Potgieter. Fine. Set. Sharks scrum. Ross Brody puts in their drive. Actually, the Sharks getting some traction here. They're going forward here. They get a penalty advantage. Brody brings it out. Here come the Sharks driving 5 meters, 4 meters, 3 meters. And pick and go! Ross Brody. Wow. Sharks score. Well done. It was a great scrum by the Sharks that time. .48. Jordan Henderson now missed his first one. That one he's going to get. Beautiful skies there. Flags go up. It's 28-12 now. Two more and I get an attacking bonus point at least out of this game. The Sharks score must be Christmas. Up, substitutions coming in. Front row being replaced for Toulouse. Whole front row out now. Oh, that is gorgeous. Man, oh man. The sky. Restart, and the Sharks knock it on. Outside of 22, Toulouse has the ball. Antoine Dupont dancing out there. Gets it back to the 10-meter line. And was a Kinghorn, Blair Kinghorn, and the Sharks are over top of it. It should be a jackal. Sharks have stolen it cleanly. Well done. Great work by the Sharks there to get the ball back. It was bounced off of a Toulouse player, kicked forward again, up to midfield, picked up back there by Toulouse at midfield. Tackles made there on Ramos. Ramos is down. Dupont digs it out. His fellow French national teammate, Antoine Dupont, World Rugby Player of the Year a couple years ago, and an Olympic champion. Here they come to the near side. Sharks. Oh, there's a gap. Capuzzo. Ants Capuzzo does to him again. But he offloads the ball to Klikani. And here comes Nick Hatton. Nick Hatton's got on the outside. Sharks. Wow, look at this. The Sharks suddenly in the game here. They feel they can do something. My goodness. Wow, suddenly the Sharks look very excited. Oh, that's not going to go well. Raul Penke. Oh, what a nice pass backwards. Oh, and then lost in the touch. Oh, man, Sharks had something good going on there. But Hakeem Kunene lost in the touch. Nearly got through. Mapimpi's out, and Hendricks is out. Pico Sabatle comes in for Mapimpi. And then Jean Smith comes in for Jordan Hendrickson. Suddenly, the Sharks have a little bit of life to them. Line out is good, unchallenged. Toulouse gets into them all, but it's not going anywhere initially. Not really going anywhere yet. Right, pull it out. Dupont kicks it over the top. Back to about the 10-meter line. Taken there by the Sharks. There's space out here, guys. Come on. Down the 10-meter line. There's a gap, but it closed very quickly. Edwin Swart drives through there. Look at him go. 15 meters by Swart. Sharks look like a different team in the second half. It's charged through. Who's going to get it? And they have to kick it into touch to Toulouse. Should be a line out to the Sharks. Crowd's booing, but that was the Sharks' ball. Wow. Sharks come out, smell like a rose on that one. Well, they're just now announcing the changes to television announcers. I mentioned it a couple minutes ago. Here's a lineup by Winsworth. They need this when the Sharks do. They keep turning over. It's time they need to get it. They get it. Marvin Ori comes down when the whole thing collapses, though. Ball's available. Come on, get out. Sharks still have the ball. Fenter carries it into the 22. Sharks over the middle of the pitch. Ross Brody. Not really much going on here at the moment. Sharks got to find a little space. Oh, nice dummy by Jean Smith. Picks up about 8 or 9 more meters. Ball bounces up. Somebody's got to pick it up. Edwin Swart finds a loose ball. Penalty advantage for the Sharks. They're playing advantage here. Kunene almost. Oh, it's Yalpenke. Okay, we're going to come back for the advantage here for the Sharks. Yeah, the Sharks suddenly a different team. I don't know what they said to them at halftime or what they fed them, but it's working. Yeah, Freed. Shlakani is really good. So they're going to kick to the corner, no doubt. They need to get the attacking bonus point here. Yep. Sean Smith will kick to the corner. There you go. Going to look for a 5-meter line out. Let's see where the mark is. Sharks lineout was really good. Produced a try for them last time by Ross Brody. Let's see. Got a substitution coming. Number 5, 19, and 22 for 12. Mayafu goes out. And Joshua Brennan comes in. Paul Costas comes in for Calvin Gorgas. And where the Sharks throw to miss. Yeah, Sharks waste an opportunity there. Wow, Sharks squander a great opportunity there. What a shame. Oh, boy. So they clear the zone. It'll be a Toulouse lineup. So the Sharks will have a line out here. It was a free kick. But they've lost a lot of territory. They had a 5-meter line out. Now they're on their side of the pitch. Oh, I touched the player in the air. That should have been a penalty against Toulouse, not called. Pulled a player down in the air. Nice catch there by the Sharks. Well done. Here they come down the sideline. Driving towards the 22. Inside the 22. Great carry there by Fenter. Another advantage. Sharks playing advantage here. Oh, they got it past. Just got it past Ange Capuzzo out there. Not really much going on here. We're going to blow the whistle for the advantage or what? Yeah, we're going to go back for the advantage. See, television announcers aren't paying attention to the game. He said he didn't hear it called. I called that penalty advantage. He put his arm out. Sean Smith will kick the corner. Another chance for the Sharks to get this back and close the gap. But that's not as good a kick. That's going to be about 15 meters to be, I would expect the mark to be. Yeah, that's about where it's at. Sharks line out. 49 people currently here, folks. It's been a long, painful weekend. Not many people watching the program. Oh, there we go. That's beautiful. I got it. Okay. I'm going to show you what the sky looks like here in just a moment here, folks. It's incredible. Sharks come away with the line out this time. They're into a maul, driving forward. Slowly, call to use it once. And we've got Toulouse swimming around the backside of this. Now they dig it out. Driving forward, down to about 10 meters of the Sharks. More bodies all over the place. Pick and go. Sharks, come on! So close. Down to 1 meter. Nearly got there. Nick Hatton wanted it. Oh, he stopped short of the try line. He's so close. Nick Hatton. And they throw it away. Pico Sabatle couldn't get it. Oh, my goodness. Sharks waste another opportunity. Nick Hatton almost got in. And then they just it was tipped. That's why. Pass was good. But it was tipped. Or no, it wasn't tipped. Just a long pass. Bad decision here. Well, right through Pico Sabatle's hands, so it was not the pass's fault. Line out successful for Toulouse. Sharks now. 2 opportunities to score, try and get close in this game, and they've gone a begging here. You can't squander those. Down the last 20 minutes, that try would have been critical. Would have changed the character of this game entirely. Dupont kicks for touch. It's in touch. So outside the 22, it'll be Sharks ball. All right, so let me show you what the sky looks like here, folks. This is what it looks like at the game. Check that out. Look at that. Beautiful skies. Let me turn the score off for a moment so you can see it. Look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous stuff. Amazing. Beautiful. Oh, so we had some changes for the Sharks. I didn't catch that. Now the Sharks line out, but they're out about crawling on the ground. But be careful there. Ross Brody, come on, offside. That's interfered with the game. Brody goes through the middle, but he was slowed down by a player obstructing him from Toulouse, who was offside. Lost forward by the Sharks. All right, he did call the penalty for offside. Thank you. So the Sharks get another chance here, 3rd chance to get something going. Sean Smith will kick the corner again. 3rd chance to get that 3rd try. I mean, frankly, they should have scored 2 tries here and closed the gap to 28-26, but we're not there. Another chance going down the final 20 minutes of this contest. Cheetah's up next, folks. Sean Smith launched it high into the air, looking for that 5-meter mark. He's not going to quite get it. We'll hit the 60-minute mark when I say mark, and mark. 20 minutes left in the contest. In a good line-out. They've had lots of trouble with their line-outs in this game. Got to give the Sharks credit. They never gave up in this game, despite being dominated in the first half. So there's a substitution already. Fez Mbata's in for his first line-out. Hopefully that makes a difference over Edwin Swart. Fez Mbata to throw it in. And they overthrow it, and then Toulouse gets it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, and they got numbers outside. Tackles made there. Flamini's in the game, too. The entire front row swapped out. Sharks waste a third try opportunity to score a try deep in the span of about 8 minutes. Dupont kicks for touch. He's going to find it. No, it stays in play. At midfield, here come the Sharks. Pico Sabatle. Pico Sabatle is tackled inside the 10-meter line. Sharks ruck is formed. Going to come back this way to Jean Smith. Back this way to Jean Smith. He's going to kick it for straight into touch. He found the spot, but he kicked it too far. It's going to come all the way back. Yep. Time off. Marvin Ory's getting treatment. And Jalon's also getting treatment now. So the clock is stopped at 61:33. Not all that exciting here in the second half so far. Gloucester 14-14 in that game still, but somebody's driving. I think it's Gloucester wearing gray jerseys tonight. The Osprey game, it's Connacht 21-10 over Osprey now. Looks like Osprey must have just scored. Let's see. Clock is still stopped. Marvin Ory is trying to limp around here. And here comes Jaden Hendrickson. So Ross Brody is done. Rolling Maul here, playing an advantage. Side entry against the Sharks and a collapse. So they're going to be able to kick this, but it's still going forward. Now it finally stops Dupont. We're going to come back for the advantage. Why is he standing there? That's not the mark. Mark's 10 meters back up the field. They gained 10 meters. You go from the mark where the penalty was, not from there. Marvin Ory is limping. They gave him the mark from where it's at, whereas the scrum was collapsed further up. Anyway, Ramos kicks it to the corner. So Sharks had 4 opportunities within 5 meters to score. They didn't get any points. And now Toulouse is going to pour it on here. Jalanche is out, and Castro Ferreira comes in. Line out successful. Sharks driving backwards, but they break it away, and there's a line break. Capuzzo, Ange Capuzzo with a try. Wow. That's going to do it for the Sharks after squandering 4 opportunities. And then Capuzzo nails it. Ange Capuzzo with another try. Gets a brace for the day. My goodness. that would get them. Toulouse will get right back in the game now. After that, that's going to calm them down. The Sharks have been dominating for the entire second half, and then they just don't get it done. That's a good kick. 35-12. Hendrickson couldn't make the tackle there, and they score. Pimpy's no Pimpy. It's funny, Farid. Here's a restart. Jean Smith kicks it down inside of 22. Toulouse goes up. They come down with it. Driving up towards the 22. It ran right into Matt Romeo. Thibaut Flamont. And a penalty against the Sharks for not rolling away. Jeez, now we're making mistakes. Oh, they just tap and go. They don't kick for territory. Tino Massaveri comes in for Marvin Ori. They just tap and go real quick on the penalty, but there's a Toulouse player down the pitch. They're up to midfield already, just like that. It's about 15 minutes left. And don't forget, folks, we've got the Cheetahs coming up in about an hour. Oh, Shlakani's had a really good game for the Sharks in a losing effort here. Ramos goes wide on the outside. We're in trouble. Here come down the sideline. Capuzzo, 30 meters. Tackle finally just short of the 22, but he picked up about 30 meters on that. Sharks struggling to get back on side. Flamont with the carry and offside penalty here against the Sharks. Ramos, they go wide. They throw it away. But there was a penalty, which I think was offside. Offside number 6, yep. Matt Romeo, I saw it clearly. Could have picked a bunch of players who were offside. So less than 15 minutes left here. Hey, Jareth, what's going on? Grant Williams is not here today. It seems like the Sharks have decided that this is just a place to rest their Springboks, that these games don't matter. They're only here because they won a Challenge Cup. Yeah. All right, where are we at now? All right, another Toulouse line out. This one about 7 meters away. 13 and a half minutes remain. Look at a substitution coming in for Toulouse. Someone running off the pitch. Couldn't see who it was. Here's the line out. Not challenge. Blair Kinghorn's left. They're driving. Are they over? Are they in? And there's a try. Couldn't see who it was. Who got it? I think it might have been Dorian Aldegari. Yeah, we're going to look for the grounding on this before I put it up. Yeah, that's a try. Yeah, it's actually Castro Ferreira. Yeah, Castro Ferreira with the try. Yep. Wow. Here's the kick. He made it again. Wow, what a game for Ramos. Man, 42-12. Restart. And Antoine Dupont with a carry. He's not looking very impressive thus far. Maybe tentatively coming back here. Nice carry there by Toulon. Toulouse, not Toulon. Call to use by Ridley. Dupont going to dig it out. He's going to go off the right boot. Send that for touch. Does he get touch? He does. Long kick there from an angle. 69 minutes off the clock. Sharks were in this game and 4 opportunities to level it up, and they squandered 4 try opportunities. Got nothing out of it, and then turn it over and give up a couple tries very quickly. Put the game out of reach. And now we've got another player down for the Sharks, and this doesn't look good. This does not look good. Looks like a knee. Oh, my goodness. Oof. My goodness. Let's see how we're doing these other games. Osprey, 21-12. Connick, so they had scored a try. We got a conversion there. Turf getting all torn up there at Newport. And it's Glasgow 17-14 over Castris, which helps me out on my Super Brew, and I need that. Both those are going my way. So, got a break in the action, 69-7 here with one of the Sharks players down. I'm not sure who it was. Maybe one of the front rowers. Right now I have all 5 games. That'll be 5 out of 5 at the moment if it stays the way it is. Fez Mbata getting taped up around the knee. That's who it is. Hopefully he's all right. All right, here we go. Fez Mbata with a line out for the Sharks. They go long, and they get it. Nick Hatton, nicely done. Jaden Hendrickson now. They come wide. Oh, nearly broke through. Tackle from behind. It was Fenter almost got free, but they closed the gap on him. Matt Romeo now in the middle. They strip it away from him, and Toulouse has the ball. They kick it down the pitch. Nobody back there. Going to have to chase it 30 meters. Still going. Better get there. And finally, Jean Smith gets inside of 22. Dupont had a nice chase there. Pico Sabatley now comes running up. Oh, he had a gap. It closed. Gee, many crickets. Sharks are just missing these gaps. About 10 minutes left now. Romeo goes forward. He's tackled. Final 10 minutes of the game coming up. Jean Smith kicks that ball high into the air. Both players went for it in the air, and Toulouse came away with it. They're being driven backwards with a counter ruck from the Sharks now, though. Dupont digs it out. And the Sharks are a completely different team in the second half, except where they fell asleep there for about 5 minutes. Oh, missed tackle there. Now they go out on the wing. And there's space. Capuzzo kicks it forward. The chase is on. He's going to get there first. And a hat trick. Wow. A hat trick for Ange Capuzzo. Wow. Wow, hat trick for Ange Capuzzo. Incredible. Crowd cheering Capuzzo, the Italian national, getting it done. It just outran the Sharks. It's just brilliant work, man. This is a clinic here. Wow. What an incredible try. He said Gio Apollon was his idol. I didn't know that. I was a big fan of Gio Apollon, too. And it's converted 49-12. Tench. 49. Wow. Kick was converted. Man. Benches are cleared. It was 28-12 just a few minutes ago. Now it's 49-12. 3 unanswered tries here. Ooh, restart inside of 22. Tackle made there. Lamini in on the tackle. Call to use it. Dupont high into the air. Where's this one going to go? About the 47-meter line. And Penke tries to kick it. Doesn't go anywhere. 7.5 minutes remain. The crypto noob can't watch. Yeah, it's a bigger margin than I had. My Super Bowl too, but that's... Let's check the other games. It's 21-17 now, Connacht over Osprey. That's a close game. And Gloucester and Custers, 17-14. Gloucester still leading in that game. 13 minutes left. Gloucester with the ball in that game. So this is the one that's furthest along. Then we got the Cheetahs coming up in a little over half an hour, about 38 minutes. Tough chest for them at Exeter. There's a line out for the Sharks. They've come down with it. Fez Mbata gets it in. Oh my goodness. Then it all falls apart. Toulouse messed up that scrum, or that maul. Hendrickson gets the ball off to Fenter. Hendrickson. Sharks a squander opportunity to get a bonus point here. They knock it on. Hendrickson knocks the ball on. Don't know why they like that guy. His brother's good, but he's not. How he ever became a Springbok is beyond me. It's like Elton Yankees. I never understood why he was playing on the Springboks. It made no sense. Fareed, they don't care about being embarrassed. Their coach has resigned. He's still staying with the club, still going to get a paycheck, John Plumtree, but he won't be coaching. J.P. Peterson takes over the reins after this week. They don't care about being embarrassed. I mean, this was an impossible task for them anyway. Even with a Springbok-laden team, I bet they would have lost to this French side. They don't care about being embarrassed. They really don't. Down the last 5 minutes of the contest. So right now, if Super Root stays the way it is, I'm going to have a good recovery today. I've got 5 out of 5 at the moment, but 2 games could go against me. I picked Toulouse by 12 in this game. It collapses. Penalty against the Sharks. Dupont tap and go. Dupont to midfield. There he goes. Stiff arms. They're trying to strip him. He's still trying to strip him. And the ball comes out. Sharks have got it. Sean Smith, here we come to the near side. Kick forward. Chase is on. That's going to go inside 22. Is that a 50-22? I think he might have been over the line. That must have been over the line. So less than 5 minutes. Yep. So 4.5 minutes remain. Toulouse line out. Excuse me. 21-19 now in that Osprey Connacht game. Connacht really pushing my buttons here. And how much I had Connacht by 12. Or Toulouse by 14, excuse me. Connacht is only winning by 2, so they're killing me there. And Osprey in that game, in the Gloucester game I have Gloucester now to 2014, and I had Gloucester winning by 7, so that's perfect for me. Don't change it. All right, here we go. Line out for the Sharks now inside the 22. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. Line out successful into a maul. Sharks trying to get something going here, but just bodies piled in there. So Hendrickson digs it out over the middle. Charge up the middle. Hendrickson. Nice carry there. Romeo. Hendrickson back to the middle. Oh, nearly knocked on. Nice recovery there by Shakani. Tackle. Hendrickson. Nice. Oh, John Smith. Nice work there. And there goes Pico Sabatle. Down to 5 meters. There it is. Wow. Wow, 76-57. Sharks score. Sabotny gets it offloaded. Can see who got the try. There it is. 19. 2.5 minutes remain. Wow. Sharks finally score after 4 wasted tries earlier. 4 wasted opportunities earlier. And they go short with a kick. Sharks, it's knocked up in the air. They finally get it down. Knock on by Red, and here come the Sharks. Knock on advantage is over. Sharks driving up over midfield. Sharks still driving, trying to get a bonus point with 1.5 minutes left. Oh, look at this. Driving. Sharks down about 28 meters. Pick and go. And they lost it forward. They knocked it on. Damn. Damn. Missed tackles by the Sharks. Is that Dupont? Nice job chasing down by the Sharks. Yeah, Alpanke looking wide. He's running around Christoph Ridley. A kick to the wing, but there's someone there for Toulouse. Leroux Milan with that try a few moments ago. You're welcome. Come back for the Sharks, Hester. Got 20 seconds left. Toulouse with the ball. Ramos. Balls. Okay. Dupont. Here comes Toulouse down the sideline. Ramos. Back inside. A beautiful pass. That's going to be easy score. Teddy Thomas. 79-58. 2 seconds left in the game to give up another try. Teddy Thomas with a try for Toulouse. Just brilliant work there. Lots of tries in this game, folks. Can't say it wasn't high scoring game. Now the young Teddy, he hasn't done squat in this game, and suddenly they're their favorite fan. Crowd loves him. Well, I don't need this anymore. Not today. Let's roll that up. That wasn't much help. Here's a conversion after the hooter for Ramos, who's been perfect. 7 out of 7. Did he get the last one too? He did. 56-19. He gets the last one as well. The game was never in doubt. 56-19. Sharks get slaughtered. The Guppies will return from this embarrassed. Hey, Johan Bernard. Good to see you here now. Final 56-19. Wow. It's horrible. Horrible. We got the Cheetahs coming up in less than half an hour, so tune in for that. Don't leave us, folks. You'll be automatically redirected to that game, okay? Let's see if they get the man of the match for us here. My goodness. Man of the match for me would obviously have to be on the Toulouse side. I would say it's Ange Capuzzo. Who else but Ange Capuzzo, man? A hat trick. What a brilliant performance on his part, the Italian national. Yep, 56-19. Ugly, 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 ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Let me see if these cheetah things are correct. I got cheetahs coming up. Okay, cheetahs left to right. Exeter. Okay, good. Those are good. Does that say cheetahs? That says USA. How did I got to fix that. Darn it. Okay. So, yeah, Ange Capuzzo is the man of the match. Oh, you got a nice big medal here, too. That's pretty cool. So, this crappy little things they get in South Africa, man of the match. That's nice. Wow. Are they going to interview him or not? Wait and see if they're going to interview him. All right. Stade Toulousain. Toulouse. Wow. Le 8. The 8. Do they have him out in front of the camera? They do. Let's see. Come on. Sharks outclassed, but they got themselves back in the game and just let it slip away from them again. It's unfortunate. Come on. What's going on here? It doesn't look like we're going to get the interview. All right, you know what? We'll just we'll wrap it up here. We'll get ready for the Cheetahs game. Okay, guys. Let me check in the other two games. Osprey in front now with just 2 minutes. They've screwed me, my Super Brew. And Gloucester winning 27-14, so I lost my bonus point. You bastards. You screwed me. I had a perfect day going. How in the heck does this happen? Osprey winning 24-21, which is 2.5 minutes remaining. How did that? They got a bonus point, and Connick just screwed the pooch here royally. What happened? They were leading. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I had a perfect day going, and I had a bonus point, too. Oh, so much for that. Try to slip back into it. I wanted to get 5 out of 5 today, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So, oh, my goodness. Well, I can't bear to watch. Dan Edwards, man of the match in that game. All right, that's going to do it for this one, folks. See you back up here with the Cheetahs shortly. Thanks, everybody. See you in a bit. Oh, look at all those tries. I'm not even going to repeat those tries. It's so painful. We knew the Sharks were going to get beaten, but this badly. 56-19 is the final. And we'll be back with the Cheetahs broadcast here shortly, folks. Thanks for being here.